Hello everyone! I am telling you something that make you strong if you will watch full video, so you will know about one of the workful secret that will make you powerful. Let's start. Everyone wants the breakthrough, but nobody wants the breakdown. Everyone wants the results, but they don't want the struggle that shapes those results. And yet pain doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to reveal you. The truth is, pain is not the enemy, it's the messenger. It's life's way of tapping you on the shoulder and saying, there's more in you than you're living right now. But when pain hits, most people collapse. They start believing the lie that their suffering is a punishment. They start thinking that struggle means failure, that heartbreak means they're not enough, that loss means life is against them. What if that's not true? What if pain wasn't here to shut you down, but to wake you up? Because here's what most never realize. Some of your greatest growth will come from your deepest wounds. The people who've been through the most often carry the greatest power, not in spite of their struggle, but because of it. You didn't ask for the pain. You didn't plan the setback. But you can choose what it creates in you. You can let it harden you, or you can let it shape you. You can let it close your heart, or you can let it open your soul. There's someone who needs to hear this right now. The pain you're carrying, whether it's from childhood, betrayal, loss, failure, it is not wasted. It's the raw material of your transformation. You don't build strength in comfort. You don't find purpose in ease. You find it in the moments that challenge everything you thought you were. You find it when life knocks you flat, and you stand up anyway, even shaking, even scarred, even unsure. But you rise. What if the struggle you're in right now is the exact training you need for the future you asked for? What if everything is happening not to you but for you? It's time to stop seeing pain as the end of your story. It's part of your becoming. It's the uncomfortable truth that forces you to dig deeper, reach higher, and build a life not based on what happened to you, but on what you decide to do with it. Pain wakes up your potential. It cracks the shell of who you think you are. So the real you, the one who can lead, who can heal, who can build something unbreakable, can come alive. You are not your past. You are not your pain. But you are responsible for what comes next. So no more running, no more numbing, no more waiting for the perfect moment to feel better. This is the moment. This is the turning point. This is where you take the struggle and turn it into strength, the pain and turn it into purpose. Because if you're still breathing, that means your story isn't finished yet. And the most powerful chapters, they're still waiting to be written by you. Most people try to avoid pain. They numb it, escape it, deny it. But what if pain isn't a punishment? What if it's a teacher? There's a man who once stood on top of everything, career booming, relationship thriving, friends everywhere. But in a single year, he lost it all. His business collapsed, his partner walked away, and his reputation took a hit that left him humiliated and broken. He called that year the worst of his life. But 5 years later, he called it the best thing that ever happened to him. Why? Because that pain woke him up. It forced him to look at the truth he had ignored. He had built success without stability, love without depth, and happiness without peace. When everything crumbled, he realized he had been chasing applause, not alignment, attention, not authenticity. The pain cracked his ego wide open, and in that raw, honest space he rebuilt. Slower this time, real this time, grounded this time. He started a new business, this time aligned with his values. He met a new partner, this time built on truth, not performance. And he became a leader who didn't just speak from the stage, but from the scars. His fall became his foundation. That's the lesson. Pain will hurt you, but it can also teach you. It doesn't come to destroy you. It comes to direct you. Every painful moment in your life is whispering something. If you lean in and listen, you'll realize it's not just trying to break you. It's trying to build you. You're not lost. You're being led. And the moment you stop asking, why is this happening to me? And start asking, what is this trying to teach me? You begin to rise. Struggle is not the enemy. It's the training ground. The pressure, the weight, the resistance. It's not there to break you. It's there to shape you. Think of a gym. No one walks into a gym expecting growth without sweat, without soreness, without strain. The discomfort is part of the process. It's what builds the muscle. It's what builds the strength. Life works the same way. There was a young woman who dreamed of becoming a public speaker, but she had a stutter. People laughed at her in school. She grew up terrified of her own voice. For years she stayed quiet, not because she didn't have something to say, but because struggle convinced her she didn't belong. But one day she got tired of running, tired of hiding. She joined a local speaking class. The first time she stood up, her hands shook, her voice cracked. People didn't applaud, they stared. Oh! But she showed up again, and again, every week. Every time she got up and struggled through her words, something shifted inside her. She wasn't just learning to speak, she was learning to trust herself. Today she's a keynote speaker. Her stutter is still there. Oh! But now people don't hear weakness. They hear power through persistence. Her voice, once a source of shame, is now her weapon of impact. Oh! That's the truth. The struggle didn't stop her. It built her, because real strength isn't born in comfort zones. It's built in the pain, the rejection, the uncertainty, the reps you don't want to do, but choose to do anyway. Life will break you down, not to bury you, but to rebuild you stronger than you were before. So the next time struggle shows up, don't resist it. Train in it, grow through it. Oh, become unshakable because of it.
We live in a world that teaches us to avoid pain at all costs.
Distract yourself, entertain yourself, scroll it away. Numb it with noise, with comfort, with denial. But pain doesn't disappear when you ignore it.
It waits.
It grows, and it will keep knocking until you finally face it. Because pain is not your enemy. It's your mirror. It reflects the parts of you that are unresolved, unhealed, and unrealized. It exposes your patterns. It calls out your fears. And if you listen closely, it reveals your next breakthrough. Running from pain keeps you stuck in the same cycle. Listening to it sets you free. When you stop running and start asking questions, what is this trying to show me? What am I avoiding? What do I need to confront? You stop reacting and start evolving. You shift from victim to student, from powerless to powerful. Most people never do this. They spend their entire lives avoiding the discomfort that holds their greatest lessons. They trade growth for escape. But you have a choice. You can be different. You don't need to hide from what hurts. You need to face it. Oh, you need to feel it. You need to listen, not to stay in the pain, but to extract the power inside it. Because when you finally sit with your pain, instead of running from it, you find something underneath the hurt, clarity, courage, and strength that was buried. Oh, that's how real transformation happens. Not when you avoid your darkness, but when you face it, walk through it, and take back what it tried to steal. Pain is not the end. It's the invitation, the doorway, the signal that you're ready for more. And the moment you start listening, you stop surviving, and you start rising. Pain is not just something you endure. It's something you're meant to evolve through. Most people go through painful seasons and think survival is the goal, but survival is just the starting point.
The real question is, what did it grow in you?
You didn't go through what you went through just to get back to who you were. You went through it to become someone stronger, deeper, wiser, and more aligned. Growth isn't about avoiding pain. It's about being changed by it. Intentionally, powerfully, permanently. There's a massive difference between getting through something and growing through something. Getting through pain is passive. You wait for it to end. You hold your breath. But growing through pain is active. Oh, you look pain in the eye and say, teach me, shape me,
build me.
Oh, growth happens when you stop asking, when will this be over? And start asking, what is this building in me? That shift is everything. That shift turns suffering into strength. It turns loss into leadership. It turns pressure into purpose. Oh, every painful moment holds a seed. But seeds don't grow in comfort. They grow when they're buried, pressed down, broken open, and nourished with struggle. You are that seed. You are not buried to die. You are planted to rise. Going through pain will change your mood. Oh, growing through it will change your life. You were not built for the easy path. You were built for the meaningful path.
Oh.
And that path will stretch you, break you, demand more of you than you thought you had. But it will also awaken the version of you that fear could never create. So don't waste your pain. Use it. Let it expand you. Let it deepen you. Because you weren't meant to just go through this. Oh, You were meant to grow through this.
And you've heard the stories.
You felt the truth. And now it's your turn. Your pain is not random. Your struggle is not meaningless. Everything you faced, the silence, the storms, the heartbreak, the pressure, it wasn't sent to destroy you. It was sent to reveal you, to unlock the strength that comfort never could, to ignite a fire that easy never required, to awaken a version of you that fear tried to bury. You can't control what happened to you, but you can control what you build from it. So take every scar, every tear, every shattered expectation, and turn it into a foundation. Build something from the very thing that tried to break you. Use your pain as your proof, your past as your platform, your struggle as your story, because the world doesn't need more perfection. It needs more people who've been through the fire and still choose to love, to lead, and to rise.
Only the moral.
Pain will visit all of us, but what we do with it defines all of us. You were not chosen to suffer. You were chosen to rise, not just for yourself, but for those who will one day find hope in your healing. This isn't just about getting back up. This is about becoming someone greater, because you fell. So don't just go through the pain. Grow through it. Lead through it. Lead through it. Lead through it. Because your pain has a purpose, and it's calling you to become unstoppable.